Hey everybody, this is Marcy with Creators Call Shop here on YouTube. Hubby is away from the house today and I am taking this opportunity to quickly film a thrift haul for you. I've been out and about a little bit and I just wanted to hit the highlights for you today. So get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, and find a comfy place to sit. I'll meet you right back here right after this. I wanted to take advantage of this opportunity because my husband works from home and very seldom is he actually just out of the house, and so I wanted to film this quickly while it's kind of quiet around here and so I'm not disturbing him as well. My craft room is right across the hallway from his office, so sometimes we just have to be respectful of what each other are doing, and very often he's on phone calls and things, so we just try to respect each other's space and time. I've had a few appointments lately in a different area of town, and so that gave me the opportunity to try looking at some different thrift stores that are not where I normally go, just because I have to drive clear across town to get there. Then my dear daughter, number 2, recently bought a sewing machine on Facebook Marketplace, and so she decided she wanted to start sewing more vintage type clothing, and I told her I knew of a couple thrift stores where we could find lots of patterns, and so between the last 3 weeks, I've had the opportunity to go look in a variety of places. So what I wanted to do is just show you the things that I've found that were the highlights. And there's still quite a bit on the floor, and this is really the result of probably 7 or 8 little thrifting trips that I've been on just while I've been out and about. Let's get started. I'm going to talk kind of fast just so we can get through this in the amount of time that we have. First things I have found are some of these cute little vintage children's patterns. Some of these seem to be a little more vintage than others. This is just sweet with the cute little tulip hat and the little girl dresses. For some reason lately, I've really been into making my own paper dolls. So I would maybe cut these out or cut out images from children's books that are kind of beat up. Then I would just back these on something a little more sturdy, like a book page or some cardstock that, that's just a scrap, and make my own paper dolls. And that's just, I don't know why I am on this paper doll kick, but it's kind of fun to have these little images already cut out so that you can put them on pages. And I found some fabrics. I'm going to have to wash these up, so that's another good reason to get this haul made. Also, something in this pile, I think, has been making me sneeze the last 2 or 3 days. I've been in here, and I thought, man, I'm just really coming down with a mad allergy attack. But I think it may be something that's in one of these bags. I don't know. This fabric is really cute. Got little Sunbonnet Sue. You can cut her apart, make pockets, do all kinds of fun things with this. I got those. And I found this one. Isn't that pretty? This one, I think they tore from a piece of sheet. Maybe they took off the parts that were worn and just left this part of the sheet for sale. But it's really pretty. So I like to find these things. They just make really pretty elements in your journals. And then this one is more of an upholstery type fabric, but I like the color scheme because it's not one that I generally find, I don't know. I'm still kind of drawn to some of these big floral prints from the 80s and 90s that are kind of vintage inspired. One of the thrift stores had some of these odd shaped red envelopes. These are pink and red, which is kind of cool. And these are the narrower. And then these are more almost like a sack, like a 5x8, maybe 5x7. Maybe they are sacks. I thought they were envelopes. Regardless, they're neat. I don't have a lot of red envelopes in my stash, so those are nice to have. And then I found another set of these Coca-Cola Santas. So now I have like 5 different images, I think, of these Coca-Cola Santa playing cards. So if anyone's interested, please speak up, because then I can put packs with all the different images in my shop and sell the Coca-Cola Santas. I think those would be fun. They're fun ephemera for journals, but I don't want to take the time to do that if nobody's really that interested. One of them, I found this Faith stencil set. I don't know if this was from a dollar store or just where, but I don't have very many faith-oriented kind of things. So here's what the patterns are on the back. I don't have a lot that are stencils, I'm trying to say. I do have some stamps and things, but not stencils. So I thought those would be nice to have. I found this map, and the reason I like it, it's not particularly old, but I like the colors. I like the pink and gray. Let me open it up real quick. There's some more of it. Isn't that neat? So it looks old. It's from the Teton National Forest, so I suppose if I wanted to save it and go driving through the forest instead, I can do that. Four-wheeling, that was the word I was trying to find. I found this recipe binder. You know my love for binders. I really liked the pattern on the front, and then it also inside came with a whole pack of recipe cards that match, which was cool. And I don't think whoever had this really didn't use it that much, but they did leave a few of their recipes in here. And then it has these little flip down elements, which will be fun to add to pages. So I got some recipes, I got some cute pockets, I got a pretty binder, and then I got these little flippy flaps. So those are cool. I don't know if you can hear my laundry going in the background, but I need to get some laundry done today. I also found this particular cookbook. There were 3 of them, but this one had the prettiest pages and images, so I only took this one. And this is the Betty Crocker Parties for Children. I think this one was from the 80s, but it still has a lot of those cute little vintage graphics. I'm trying to do this with one hand. 1973 was the second printing, so I'll just flip through very quickly. I've seen a smaller version of this in different thrift hauls and junk journal videos, so this was nice. So this one would be for me. I'm not putting this one in cookbook packs. I know I keep promising these Bible journaling packs and cookbook packs. I just haven't had a chance yet to really get down to it and rip things up. So maybe on a day when I'm completely aggravated. Along the lines of some of these fabric treasures, one of the thrift stores had these fabric grab bags for 69 cents. A lot of them are filled with polyester, and I'm not a big fan of polyester. However, what grabbed my interest were all these packs of yo-yos. And look at these giant yo-yos. Aren't those cool? What's this? Oh, look at that. They already cut out the applique. Ooh, pretty. So yeah, I thought, why let a good yo-yo go to waste? I think they're all maybe polyester, but they're different sizes. And it looks like they had some plan in mind, because they have mini ones, large ones, and medium-sized ones, all in shades of green. So I snagged the yo-yos. And here's another one. Just teeny tiny, and these have a little bit of sparkle to them. I think maybe they were just playing, you know, playing around. I'll grab one of each of these out. Oops. So clearly they were going to do something with green. Can you see the sparkle on that? This one looks like it has kind of a Christmas or evergreen theme. I have lots of yo-yos. I will definitely share some of those. And then the other thing that I found, I think this one was at a different thrift store. This huge grab bag full of laces, and this was only $2.99. Look it, I haven't even looked in there yet. Huh, check that out. So I don't want to go through every piece, but when you find them like this and they're already, ooh, somebody else had this recently on a lace haul. I don't remember who it was. but I remember seeing it and really liking it. Or maybe I got it in a grab bag of something that I ordered. Anyhow, look at that. Lots and lots of trims to organize. Lots and lots of trims to use. Here's a pretty gold sparkle one. It's got some wire in it. Yeah. I'm going to crinkle for a minute. Cover your ears. Oh, look, here's some red felt. Okay, this has dog hair all over it. But I'm not allergic to dogs, so I don't know why I'm sneezing so much. Here's some feathers. I will not use feathers. I don't know what I'll do with those. Feathers are not my bag. Oh, look at this. Look at that. There's some different rickracs. There's this, and then I'm seeing this. Oh, look, they were practicing their buttonholes. And then they sewed all these buttons on the band. I wonder, they were either practicing their sewing and their buttonholes, or they were practicing something like for a tactile kind of project. You know, so you can practice buttoning and unbuttoning the different sizes. Kind of like those quilts where you do the I Spy quilts. They're kind of a tactile, interactive project for kids with disabilities. Fun! That's going to be an awesome element. Neat! Neat, neat, neat. Okay, cover your ears. Like I said, I'm going to crinkle. I'm going to just shove these back in the bag so we can keep moving. Got a couple of these organza bags. Ooh, some pretty peach. This rivals the fun stuff that I found at that thrift store in Washington. If you missed that video, that's my final thrift haul of 2020 video. And I found some really good stuff, and now I'm spoiled because I know what you should be paying. And I know what I'm getting charged around here, so now I'm kind of like being a little snobbish about my thrift store pricing. It's terrible. Look at that. Have a nice day. Oh, what is this? It's metal. It's heavy. Bringing it in so you can see it. One end has been cut off. Huh, interesting. I have no idea what that is. This looks like a piece of the file folder that fell out. Recognize that. Okay. The other thing I found was this interesting fringe trim, and it's all green, yellow, black, and red. I need to figure out how to wash it because I'm pretty sure it needs to be washed. This is really cool. It reminds me of the flag of Germany. The black, red, and yellow. And then the green and yellow and stuff. There's Italy, there's Ethiopia, there's Mexico. Lots of flags, colors in here. Really cool, but there's a lot of it. Look at that. So I think that will be fun to add. I should make like here's a thought. Make like a tactile journal that has like all these interactive tactile elements, you know, with the fringe and the buttons, and that'd be fun, wouldn't it? I think that's why we all like junk journaling so much, because it does have so many interactive elements. Here's one doily I found. Any of these fabric things will have to get washed for sure. That's pretty, isn't it? Won't that be pretty on a Christmas journal cover? I'm finding some good doilies lately, which is unusual for here. There's this one. This one is pretty. This one feels older, and I don't know, it doesn't look dirty at all. So I don't know if they even used it. I mean, when I say dirty, I mean it doesn't have stains or rips, but it feels old. It doesn't even have a tag on it, so I'm pretty sure it's quite old, just never used. And then I liked this table runner that I found, because I can cut all of these little elements apart and make pockets and things. Isn't that neat? Yep. Found these. These are parchment decorative leaves, so they have all kinds of fall themes. I really wish these companies would learn to put pictures of each item on the back, because I think they're all different in there. I don't know if I want to open them up because I don't want to waste time. Oh, here we go. Yep, they are parchment paper. Oh my goodness. Ooh, these are beautiful, and they feel so nice. And there are so many of them. Oh, that one's a little bit different. This one's lighter green. This one's darker green. And then these almost look like feathers. I think they are. Are these going to be feathers or leaves? Those are pretty. There's some oak leaves. 40 decorative leaves for your plate and table. So there's quite a lot in here. You know what I should do? It gives me an idea. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do exactly. I'll mull that idea over a little bit more. But there they are. So pretty. And then I found, these are business cards, but the size of them, you know, they're like a 2.5 by 3 or something. What does that say? Where are you? Oops, sorry, bumping. Why don't you put the size on there, folks? Anyway, they would make great labels on pages, on tags and on pages and things. So I really bought them to use as labels, not as business cards, but I like the colors. They're very neutral. They would go with a lot of vintage style or grungy, and there's a whole brand new pack of them. This particular thrift store was kind of funny because I went in there and almost everything I was picking up was like 99 cents. I'm like, look, I just visited the Dollar Tree, only everything's vintage. Then I went back the next day with my daughter because she likes to buy vintage clothing too for herself, and I found some more stuff, so, and it was not all 99 cents. That was fun. I found these, I guess these are placemats. These are very old, as you can tell from the design and the style. They're embossed. There were only 3. I just really like them. They're really pretty. I've been off and on looking for large things because I still have some big book covers that were holiday type books, and I want to turn them into kind of this and that journals with just a little bit of everything. So I'm looking for large paper elements to use in them to make big pages. I also found brand new, I'm going to slide that. Brand new, doesn't even look like it's been used, Tupperware. I use these in my cupboard, so I'm gonna have to wash that out, but nice storage and the pretty yellow lid. Found this little notepad that says Faith, Hope, and Love. It's long and skinny, and then all the pages say Faith, Hope, and Love. And at the time I'm recording this, I haven't finished the Hope journal yet, so I think some of these pages will be going in there. You'll find out when I do the flip through, which will have aired before you see this. Now this I am so excited about. Look at this book. They had all of their books for 99 cents. All of them. No matter what kind of book. 99 cents, which was really interesting. So that was fine. It was a little high as far as children's books, what I've seen before and what I generally pay. But then it was really inexpensive for cookbooks and things like that. So I guess it all evens out, 99 cents. So I found this, and guys, look at this. I'm going to zoom in. Copyright 1903. Yes, indeed. 1903. And it's lavender and old lace. So I was very excited because we don't find these antique books just in the store. It was just laying on a shelf just randomly, so I don't know if it had just come in. And so when I went up to the cash register, I said, well, it was just laying on a shelf over there. And she goes, 99 cents! And I didn't argue because I didn't want to pay more than 99 cents. But it's an antique book. Isn't that beautiful? So this will definitely become a journal. There's not as much value in it because they wrote on the fly. I don't know when the first printing was, and looks like she wrote a lot of books. So it's not like signed by the author. And then just to give you a hint of how old it is, there was this little thing in here about Medicare information, and it's talking about benefits in 1978. So somebody's had that book for a long time. I'm guessing it was probably an estate clean out. Then I found a couple more prettier Reader's Digest. As I said in one of my other videos, I think it was my final thrift haul from 2020. I had found some more Reader's Digest books there for a really good price. And then these were only 99 cents. So what I'm going to do, for sure, I've gone through my Reader's Digest collection, and then I have some other books that aren't Reader's Digest, but that are also nice books for making altered books out of. And I will offer them up in my shop. And I will let you know when those are available, but I literally purchased those two with the intention of offering them up in my shop. So here I found this cute little motherhood book with lots of quotes of mothers and pretty images. Come closer. I think those would be cute on tags. Isn't that pretty? I can't tell if it's focusing between my glasses and the camera. There we go. But it's so miniature, they're just the perfect size to use on ephemera because they're already scaled down. Isn't that neat? Cute, cute. And then these here are from a different store. I found this one. It's clearly very old, and I like the shape. This one says 1972, third printing 1975, but the images look older than that, you know. The graphics have more of a vintage vibe. And I like that it's shaped, and it has a lot of different themes. Like it could be a cookbook, it could be domestic arts, it could be farming, it could be one of my masculine journals. There's a trend going around right now as I'm filming this video, and Gail Augustinelli is talking about her man journal, and that reminded me that I wanted to make masculine journals in the beginning, and I just haven't gotten there yet. This one has a lot of scribbles, so these pages will be good for like pockets and tags and things like that. This store charged me, I think, $1.29 a piece for these. But I wanted them, and I only bought two. This one, I think of Pam Van E now every time I see Richard Scarry books. And this one's in really good shape. Okay, except for that. I love his images, and they just can go with so many different things. Look, he drew antlers and eyebrows. It's the eyebrows. Eyebrows are killing me. Sorry. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, sorry. I'll get it together here. Found this really pretty Mother Goose with really pretty pages. Pretty graphics. Look at that. This I can use a lot. Robin the Bobbin, the big bellied Ben. Run around eating people. How rude. There's some donkey images. Have another donkey journal in mind. Look at this, the lion and the unicorn. This is about Scotland and England, I think. Scotland, England, fighting for the crown. The lion beat the unicorn all around the town. Some gave them white bread, some gave them brown, some gave them plum cake, and drummed them out of town. Fun how those nursery rhymes come out of history. There's actually a book out there that I learned about from a Scotsman called Scots Who Built America, and I thought that would be really an interesting read. Little mice. Okay. I'm rambling now. Okay, and then the last thing that I have to show you in this fast-ish haul is this Mother Goose, and the reason I bought it, it's starting to come apart, but what I liked about it was all these interactive elements. Look at this. So I can cut these off and use them in junk journals the way they are, because they've already done all the hard work for me. But it's a, I can't think of the word I want. It's a, what's the word where you pull things and flips and things? I can't think of the word of what this kind of book is, but I like all of these little pieces and parts. So since it's already fallen apart, I can use all these elements. Boy, I really went blank on what these kind of books are called. These are fabric. Look Look at that. There's Peter Pumpkin Eater. This is like a felt, printed on felt. That is cool. Okay, so those are the highlights of my thrift haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you like this content. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing down below. And then once you've hit the subscribe button, a little notification bell pops up right next to it. If you click that bell, it tells you every time I have something new or I'm doing something on YouTube. I'm also available on Instagram, and up in my banner page, when you go to my home page for this channel, it has all the links, and also down below in the description box for everywhere that you can find me. Today's quote is coming to us from this book, With a Cup of Tea is the book of quotes. I've been using some of these pages in journals, as you can tell. May the echo of the teacup's message be heard not only on special occasions, but anytime friends come together. I'm delighted that you all have come together here around Creators Call on YouTube and that you're part of my community. I know I've had a lot of new subscribers recently in the past few weeks, and I appreciate that. Anytime you come here, we can be essentially sharing a cup of tea together. Maybe not physically, but certainly in our hearts. And maybe when you grab your drink at the beginning of each video, it can be a cup of tea. All right, thank you, friends. I appreciate you joining me today. And until next time, I hope you will be inspired and do something creative today. Catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.